I think RM is addressing to the haters in Korea who think they're the best with their own lame songs in this small country. He's saying they should die in this small well called Korea.
Wow. What's up, everybody? It's your man DT Parker, and we are back at it again with another video reaction. This is a song that you guys have been suggesting for a few days now, several days now, that you've been saying I need to watch. It's one of their more political songs. It's one of the more thought-provoking songs, and I love that. That's why I love watching, reacting to BTS, is how thoughtful they are. They make you think, and that's definitely a nice, refreshing change from a lot of popular music now, as not a lot of songs make you think like BTS. So I'm a thinker, so I enjoy trying to unpack a lot of their messages and their larger themes. I love that challenge, you know. And so you guys said this is kind of one of those songs, so I'm excited about this. And it's showing some love to the rap line, Suga, J-Hope, and RM, so I'm excited to hear it. Oh, and I just got done watching episode 11 of Run BTS. Why they gotta do my man like this? No. Ah! Come on. Suga's gangster. You can't be doing that. But it was probably the funniest episode I've seen so far. And so if you guys want to watch that reaction, visit my Patreon page. The link is in the description below. Enjoy. But let's get into this. Dang. And how I'm going to do it is, since you guys said it's such a kind of a thinking type of a song, I'm going to be watching the lyric video first, and then I'm going to be getting into the live performance, the Festa 2018 performance, and then I'm going to be listening to the explained by a Korean video as well. That way I get a pretty thorough perspective on what this song is all about. So, without further ado, let's get right into the lyric video. Dang! Let's do it. I like this sound already. It's catchy. Well, what does dang mean? That seems to be a major part of this song reference, but I don't know what it means. Oh well, I'm gonna watch the explain thing later on, so maybe it'll make more sense at that point. But okay, let's continue.
Dang, 방탄, dang, but 현실, bang, worldwide, bang, Chadwick, bang, 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 Gamma, ooh, AP, ooh, Dongji.
Ooh, this beat is dope. Oh, J-Hope's killing it on this song. I think dang must be a certain lifestyle. It must be a certain Korean lifestyle. Right? That's kind of what I'm getting. That's the only thing that makes sense at this point. Dang must be a certain lifestyle. Maybe it's the very structured and rigid life that a lot of young Koreans are kind of forced to live by. Maybe that's what they're going. Let's continue. But I think that's where they might be going with this. Dang. Okay, gotta figure that out.
네가 보기에 너는 땡. 우리 모두가 땡. 누가 끝발이 좋던 간에 나는 땡전혀 상관하네. honey bear. 이 음악은 동의 앞에 왜 알고 리겠지만 네 주장이 다 맞아 우리 망해가고 있는 일본 네 덕분에 앞에 우리 왜 아무도 없네 우리 망해가고 있기에 고맙다 그치 거 무시해줘 고맙다 더 그냥 스타디움 넘네.
Things are starting to become a little clearer. I think they're almost saying, yeah, thanks to all of your stupid rules and your overbearing kind of structure, you made us, you turned us into what we are. You know, we've pushed ourselves out of that and broke out of that to become great because you were so hard on us. That's kind of what I'm thinking where they're going with this. They're basically saying because of what this was, we became huge in spite and to spite that whole system. Am I getting close? I think I might be getting close. We'll see. This is a banger though. Ring the school bell. Uh-oh. He kind of lost me on that one. I'm gonna have to figure that out. Song is dope. Whew. Okay. Right into the live performance at Festa 2018. I love the culture. Okay, I gotta point out right off the bat, how many hip-hop rappers have ever donned a kimono and sunglasses while rapping? It's never happened. You guys, I mean, can you attest to that? It's never happened. I've never seen it. It's pretty dope though. I love watching J-Hope perform. Look at... He is just a star on stage. He knows every trick in the book. Wow. They are definitely making a statement. everything from the stage set to their outfits, and I guess the song is probably making a real statement in and of itself. So I am really curious to find out more about the message in this song, but visually they're making a statement, definitely.
우리 모두가 땡 누가 끝발이 좋던 간에 나는 땡전에 상관하네 honey bear 이 음악의 동이 앞에 배알 돌리겠지 맘에
Suga's got the Jordans on. What?
우리 위 아무도 없네 우리 망해가고 있게 곰다 무시해도 없다 덕분에 스타디움 동들보다 많은 것을 덕분에 많이도 얻었다
Suga, I still can't forget what happened in episode 11. I still can't get that out of my head, but keep going. RM. I like this flow. I like this flow, RM. This song is so bomb. Okay. All right. Let's hear the explanation.
Okay, I know you wanted this, so here we are.
Yes.
The rap line of BTS, RM, J-Hope, and Suga dropped a hip-hop track recently on their SoundCloud called Dang. It's a song that has an oriental and trap beat at the same time.
Right.
And it's also a diss track sending messages to their haters. But the wordplay inside it is just amazing. For example, the title Dang itself is used in multiple ways throughout the whole song.
Of course.
1팔, 13, 38. These are all card combinations that come from a Korean card game called Seotda or Hwatu.
8대. 잠깐. 9땡이요?
Simply think of them as the best combination
Never
you
played
can
that.
get during a game. For example, 3 and 8, which is called 38 광땡, is the ultimate pair that nothing can beat. Thus, the first meaning of dang here would be translated into something like better or invincible. Again in the chorus, the word dang is already used in 2 more different meanings. For these 2 lines, dang is used as the meaning of wrong, which originates from the imitation of a xylophone sound used in quiz shows or auditions when the participant is wrong or bad. For this line, dang is used as the sound of a bell. And it also comes from a children's song called 학교 종이 땡땡땡.
Man, I was way off.
Regarding J-Hope mentioning homework in the next verse, there's a very high possibility that this line implies the meaning of go to school, kids.
Hip-hop, dang, rap star, dang, young rapper, dang, 방탄, dang, but Gunju, bang, worldwide, bang.
The first lines of J-Hope's verse describe the criticism they received in the early ages
Right.
about their hip-hop or rap style, or BTS being a flop. However, in the next lines, he explains that now they've become a worldwide bang from a dang.
Oh my. There's no way I could
거기에
have
너네는 땡.
picked up all that.
우리 모두가 땡. 누가 끝발이 좋던 간에 나는 땡전혀 상관하네.
It kind of gets trickier in Suga's verse. The usage of dang is suddenly changed without any notice. The first
dang
indicate the meaning of wrong or nope, but when he says 누가 끝발이 좋던 간에, he suddenly jumps into the card game again. 끝발 is an everyday slang word for power/influence. When you see a very successful person, you would say something like 와 끝발 죽이네 or 끝발 날리네. This everyday slang word's origin comes from the card game 섰다 again. 끝 is a combination of cards equivalent to 1 point to 9 points. It's the most common pairs you will receive during a game. In contrast, a dang is above all goods.
I have to say, where else would I find this stuff out? Like where in life can a guy like me learn this stuff about Korean culture, Korean slang? Like, it's so cool to be able to learn these things that I probably never would have learned throughout the rest of my life if I hadn't gotten into BTS. I love learning about new culture, learning new things. So this is really, really cool and fascinating.
So that's what Suga is saying in his last lines. 나는 땡 전혀 상관 안 해. Which means I'm a 땡 and I don't care about you lower class goods.
Damn.
So one more thing before we go into RM's verse. Good has the same sound as good. Yeah, and this good means the end. Suga ends his verse by saying 계속 걱정해주길 good. It could be a double translation as continue worrying about us low pointers, losers, and continue worrying about us, the end. I'm out. Mic drop.
Shit.
Now personally, RM's part is the apex of this whole song. It's because in one single verse, he uses 7 different usages of dang. The first line, 캐셔 계산 소리 땡, is literally the sound of the cashier opening, which could also imply that he has a lot of money now. And the second line, 어릴 적 좋아함 얼음 땡, is a Korean version of tag. It's when kids run away, they shout 얼음, which is freeze, to get immune from the catcher, and then another survivor can come along and tag the frozen person, saying 땡, which unleashes him from the frozen state. And third, 난 딩동, 넌 땡, means I'm correct and you're wrong. And fourth, 넌 칠끝, 난 땡, is again referenced from the card game. You might be a 7-pointer,
Damn.
but I'm above that tier. Fifth, 라면 먹고 잔 얼굴 땡, comes from the expression 땡땡 부었다. It's a fun way to describe your face is swollen after you've eaten ramen last night. 6.
Is that a thing?
설거지들 do your thing. 날 봐, 난 네 air thing. RM is now playing with language now. The pronunciation of dang is similar to thang, which is the slang of thing in English. Last but not least, 7th. 네가 쩔어, 멋져, 개얼탱. RM finally uses another similar sound, 탱, to make it rhyme with dang. 얼탱이 없다 is a slang for 어이가 없다, which means dumbfounded.
어이가 없네.
Phew, so basically I would summarize this song as genius wordplay and rhythmical onomatopoeia.
Shit,
The
no
repetitive
kidding.
dang sound makes the song much more rhythmical and addictive, whereas the various meanings of dang constantly changing throughout the song make it hard for foreigners or average people to understand, but at the same time makes it genius for a rap lyric.
우리 celebrate celebrate 네가 뭔데 날 인정해 이름값 하는 개구리들 응원 안 해주기를 간절히 기도할게 땡.
We celebrate rather than being a celebrity. This line shows BTS's attitude or mentality of being a celebrity in a nutshell. It's not about being special or enjoying the spotlight. It's about sharing and returning the love they received by celebrating together.
이름값 하는 개구리들 응원 안 해주기를
이름값 하는 개구리들 우물 안에 죽기를. This is a reference from a Korean saying called 우물 안 개구리, which means a frog is stuck in a well and he thinks that well is his whole world. Thus, he's very narrow-sighted and he thinks he's the best inside that small world.
Right.
개구리 usually just means frog, but in this case, I think there's a hidden double meaning inside it, saying 개구리다, which is a slang for fucking lame or foul. I think RM is addressing to the haters in Korea who think they're the best with their own lame songs in this small country. He's
Holy
saying
shit.
they should die in this small well called Korea
Wow.
without even having the opportunity to see the big world outside, where BTS is now using as a stage.
That's
Last but not
pretty
least, as a
bold.
director's commentary, I would like to point out the fact that despite this song being a diss track, there is actually no real hate or toxic cursing inside, but rather BTS chooses to play around playfully with the word dang in a teasing manner and swaggering about their current success. For me, this is the
Swaggering,
point
that's
that
a good
sets
word.
apart this song from all other diss tracks. Low negativity, but comic and satirical high self-esteem.
Wow. Well, that woohoo. Okay. Yeah. I mean, there's no way I could have possibly known that. Me being a foreigner, and that was probably my biggest challenge yet, trying to decipher the BTS lyrics. I was totally way off. But I learned a hell of a lot, though. My goodness. Yeah, that's like I said before. I love getting into BTS because of all the cultural references and the just how much I learn about just culture from them. And they don't just talk about Korean culture; they talk about a lot of different cultures. And they even their songs, their sound they're pulling from a lot of different cultures. Yeah, I feel more worldly just learning about BTS. If that's even, it's unbelievable. Anyway, very good, very educational. I love the information, and yeah, that was the most challenging song I've had to kind of decipher from BTS so far. Woo! Okay, well, I feel pretty good about it. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I will see you soon.